All right. Welcome in, everybody. I'm the average goob, and today I'm working on Vibe Clicker. We had a Steam launch last week. We had some requests and some bug fixes that I wanted to implement. And I have a few more things I need to do today before actually doing the Steam launch here. So we got quite a bit to do. Totally just realized this is set to light mode. Supposed to be on auto, but whatevs. Um, so I kind of cherry picked some of the things that I was working on, and I knocked out probably the hardest thing I think that was asked or requested of me, which was adding a max buy button. So I started that last Sunday and it's done now. What up, Bear Like Lion? Welcome in. Dude, I've got a question for you. Maybe we can talk this week about doing paid DLC for a free to play game. Doing like a supporter bundle style thing. Like, I couldn't find much on how to do that, and I figured since you literally have the thing that I need, what, I wanna do, that might you might have some insight on getting that done. So, yeah, I was looking at this and I was like, "I need to do something," because I feel like I'm missing out, on some people wanting to support the game. I have 18 reviews, and the only negative review I think is tied to the fact that when you're submitting resumes, you don't get money every time you click because it's a story, like a story point of like, you're not going to make money for every resume you send out. You're not going to get every job kind of a thing, but it's not clear. So that I think was the issue, but I made so many improvements on the systems and stuff. And I want to do a content update, but I also like because the whole game's free, adding in some like cosmetics and stuff, I think would be kind of nice. Changing out your cursor, more clickers, little AI bots and stuff like that. So yeah, dude, I would appreciate it. But yeah, I got the max button working here. There's a lot of commented out code because I'm gonna have to delete a bunch of the stuff. But yeah, we got this max buy button. And make sure to save that without the sound. Um, so this lets you know how many you can buy. So like I can buy 13 of these upgrades and this can cost me 352. I do need to include the secondary cost. So like I know it says this requires 1 processing power. And then it looks like 960. Yeah, that's a one-time buy. So I gotta fix the way the algorithm works here. Downloaded and installed Vibe Clicker. Oh, till your compiling's done. Rebuilding Godot 4.4.2 plus new multiplayer peer. Is that something you built? Like, do you have a custom Godot build for your game? But heck yeah, dude, thanks. I appreciate it. This update should be live by tomorrow for everybody to play. As long as I don't find any bugs in my testing today. And there are some things I want to fix and stuff. Like you'll be able to buy vibe clicker stuff like right off the bat. And so because it's story driven, it has like resumes sent and all that stuff. So I'm gonna have to like disable these so it has like custom texts and sound effects that go with it and stuff. So that was kind of the reason I have this like gated until the final phase because it's story driven, but we'll see. Oh, that's right. Are you like on a 3.5? No, you're using 4.0, aren't you? Do a custom Godot build, but it's so old they just updated Steam multiplayer. Ah. Yeah, 4.4.2. Yeah, it's not even out yet. I'm on 4.4.1. Oh man. Okay. Well, good luck with that. Hopefully it doesn't break anything. Make sure you obviously keep an old version of the engine, right? It got version bumped in June. Oh, that was 2 months ago, dang. Hey, Prodigy, welcome in. We got a feature, and I think it's working. I've tested it quite a bit, and I think it's actually improved. Um, so everything is actually utilizing this one upgrade formula, which is nice because now I can actually utilize it the proper way. It is a for loop, but that's okay. And here we go. So the maximum buy, and this is like that's why there's a tooltip is like you can buy 15 of them. It's going to cost you 406. So we do that 406. We got our upgrade, and then now it says like max buy 0 and stuff, and like the cost of one upgrade. But we'll see. I may change it per button so that whenever you hover over the button, it'll tell you what that cost is. Oh, but it's like it gets complicated. I think it's working. Let me tell you, every time I'm like, this is working, and then I go to demo it for anybody, it's broken. It's immediately broken. So I have to preface, I think it's working. It might work. Maybe it's working. Um, so yeah, we got this max buy button, and it's pretty great. Obviously disappears when there's like, only 5 upgrades, within this button limit or whatever. I almost feel like the 5x button's kind of pointless now though with the max upgrade. But, because it's like, oh, 5 upgrades is just 5 upgrades, right? So it's like, mm. I also don't know if you noticed, but you get your resources back and the buttons will highlight and show right away. So if we buy our 58 upgrades, it gives everything and you'll see everything like blanked out right away. And then as soon as we have enough money, it's like 247 or 193, they immediately become available. So I fixed the processing between these. So that was a huge thing. Keeping all the old build source. If you have to roll back, good, good. Always backup. Oh, so yeah, this is gonna be a pretty good build. We got some stuff to work on today. Um, I think we're like the option here is I'm just gonna have the vibe shop button like show up after, probably just after the tutorial. Maybe even add like another text. The way I have the tutorial is it's dynamic. Thanks, Prodigy. I don't know if I should call you Nex or Prodigy or Next Prodigy. So I apologize. I jumped between both of them. We do have this in the works. So the news feature was something that I really wanted to add. It was part of the game design document. So I'm adding these. So we're gonna have events that pop up, and so like it'll have like, oh, AI company accused of data misuse. Sound familiar? A major tech company, I wonder who, was caught using personal data to train AI without consent. The public is outraged. And then it'll give you 2 options: make a public statement or stay silent. And then these are the effects based on what you choose. So you'll, gain rep and lose money, or you lose a ton of rep and gain a ton of money or something, depending on what you do. And then there's a chance of these events to happen so that, they're not just going to all bombard you or whatever. And then once it's happened, it won't happen again. These are wait, free to play options. We'll go with I'll just call you N3X prod lowercase I GY. Did you hear about the AI drama this week between Claude versus ChatGPT? No, I didn't. I heard that there was like leaked shared ChatGPT like histories or whatever. Like you could Google search and find people's chat histories. Like how does that happen? Can't believe it, dude. So things that I fixed in the past week, pretty huge. Uh, Obviously the max ad button, the autofocus, the auto buy. This is already done. I made sure of it. So if you're hitting space and you go click on an upgrade, you can hit space and it should still just do the auto the clicking. I did update the routing for the secret ending. So if you guys are looking for the secret ending still, this is kind of a little more, it's easier to find it, I guess. Um and it's easier for it to trigger, I think, as well. Fix the sound of the buttons. I added an achievement for the final click because I was told by multiple people they wish there was an achievement for it. It's like, oh, you technically beat the game here. So that was easy. Oh, I fixed the sounds. So now when you have an auto clicker and you're like spamming the heck out of the clicker, it doesn't destroy the audio. So I fixed the audio queuing system. I allow 3 to play at a time, which didn't really hit performance that bad. It didn't affect it at all. And then there's like a queue of 20, and then anything outside of the 20, it kinda just cuts it out because most of those will be like artificially inflated click sounds anyways because of an auto clicker. So I think I've got that one all fixed up. Hey, Hext. What's up? J-Dog is actually the nickname for my brother, so we gotta stick to the goob names around here. Welcome in. I still don't know who you are. You said you remember me from 11 years ago? Was it from stream or IRL? Because that's a long time ago. And I feel like your name's not the same as it used to be if it is from Twitch. Claude removed the unlimited plan? Oh, I didn't realize that. Due to power usage running 24/7, ChatGPT announced a new unlimited plan. Claude revealed the power users were ChatGPT scraping Claude to build GPT-5. Oh my gosh, dude. That is AI drama. Holy cow. Only people who shared it Google indexed it? Wow, yeah, I never shared any chats. You went to school with me? Hmm. I went to school. Yeah, I went to school. Wait, college? No, don't dox yourself. Don't dox yourself. I was gonna try to guess. I was gonna try to guess who you were, but no. Next, I didn't go to school. I grew up in school. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's a while ago then. Twitch whisperer who you are? No, 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 no. I'll keep it a mystery. It's fine that somebody knows me and I don't know them, but I do know them, right? That's the mystery of it. No, it's cool. Yeah, so other things, I want to fix the achievement data. I think this is an old bug. I haven't been able to replicate it, but I want to make sure that we don't mess things up. So whenever I add new achievements, it breaks the game for an update because it's like looking for that achievement. So I think I retrofit achievements now. Controller support so that it works on Steam Deck and stuff, I think would be important. I'm not really sure how to do that with a clicker game. Maybe like a virtual mouse. We'll see. And then purchase button fixing. I'm actually probably going to start here because I just found this bug and I think it's still in there. So whenever you purchase something, it just does the upgrade sound. So that's broken. We gotta find out where that is. Has something to do with the fact that I have this new cost formula. Okay, it's returning the return cost. This is returning a dictionary. Okay, so we need to find out where I'm playing the sound. Perfect. We got a purchase upgrade. We've got our upgrade sound. Okay, so we've got upgrade and full upgrade. Does the full upgrade sound work? Of course, I don't have enough money. Uh, let's see here. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Oh, what is that? Give you a hint. You'll either get it right away or not at all. I was at your house, and your father told us that Majin Buu's head looks like a male reproductive organ. Oh my god. I have two guesses. I have two guesses for who you might be. Childhood friend? Yeah, my dad did say that. Holy cow. Dude, my dad, he was in on the gaming and stuff. All right, I'm not using an auto clicker. You can first name drop. It's not Lars, is it? All right, I think we got enough money to mess with here. All right. Yo, thanks for the lurk. Appreciate it. I haven't heard of Lars in forever. I hope he's doing well too. I haven't talked to him in a long time. Actually, about 11 years. Um, so the other person I could think of, and I could say the newer name that I know of. Is it Casper? All right, fully upgraded sound works. God, I'm trying to think. I could list my friend group, but I can only think of a few people who were over regularly because my dad was pretty strict. Okay, so here's the purchase. Oh, I'm literally just doing this on icon money. Why am I not doing this based on the level of the upgrade? He'll enjoy the shadows for now. Okay, it's a long time ago before high school. Oh my god, only 3 to 4 times. The Majin Buu story was so niche, though. Hold on, did we start a YouTube channel together? To Armageddon and Grandma's Boy. You introduced me to Grandma's Boy? No. Really? I seriously, now I don't even know. But I will tell you, I watch Grandma's Boy still to this day. Like I watch that all the time. Yeah, Stellar Frog Stellar Frog is my partner. She's right here. My fiance, partner in crime. And yeah, she can attest. I do still watch Grandma's Boy. This is a fun goob lore drop that's very entertaining. I know, I'm racking my brain. I'm trying to think, like, mind you, I did have a lot of friends, but also before high school, like, now we're talking, like, a long time ago. I know, and, like, Nick? Is it Nick? Who I'm trying to think of who got me into camping now. There's no way. I'm trying to think of who introduced me to Grandma's Boy. I swear that, like, I just happened upon that because I saw the commercials for it on TV. Gosh, it took me camping once. Luke? No. Oh, wait, you and Nick were besties? Not Danny? Is that you, Danny? I have so many people I could list off, but, like, this is very specific. No, not Danny. Gosh dang it. Thomas? I'm gonna I'm gonna go through one by one and think of anybody who's been to my house. Wait, hold on. Michael. Michael. Dude, you can't tell me that I'm wrong now. I've even told Cellar Frog about the story of Halloween. Holy shit. What's up, dude? Where we stayed up late and then my dad was driving us home and Michael's sitting in the back and he's like, "Drive, Bunky, drive," talking to my dad. Oh my god. We stayed up watching like Halloween scary movies, whatever, trying not to pass out. Oh yeah, if you went with the Halloween story, dude, it would have been immediate. That is so funny. The scream mask. Dude, the memories just flooded back. I was literally just talking about how we need to like get back to the hometown and see everybody again. Man. Well, that's the end of stream. We're going down nostalgia path. Who needs game dev anymore? Yeah, yes, exactly. Yeah, no, that definitely cannot be said. Except it was literally a monkey driving the car. So, no, dude, Grandma's Boy, it still holds up. Wow. Yeah, I think that was definitely the first time I watched it in full. Woo! Dude, that's so cool. I'm glad you found me. I'm assuming through Facebook. Uh, it's always weird to be like, "Oh, I stream," and like have like actual people that know you come watch you because you're like putting yourself out there and doing stupid stuff. But that's so funny. Yeah, dude. It's a long time. I'll be 32 this year. That's crazy, man. Anyways, we're trying to figure out why the upgrade is using the icon. Why am I not just using upgrade unlocked? Oh, I guess it would have to be off the level. God, yeah, I went back like one time. It was pretty cool, but like after being out of the mountains for so long, going back and like not having the oxygen, dude, you get so winded so fast. It's not even funny. And like when I visited, I was like relatively fit too. I was doing like Muay Thai and kickboxing and stuff. If I went back now, I'd die trying to walk up a hill. Heck yeah, dude. Well, thanks for hanging out. Drive safe, man. We're definitely have to catch up. Been feeling nostalgic lately. It's probably entering the 30s. All right, let's see if this upgrade button works. No. So if I can purchase, it purchases the upgrade. By default, it does it by 1. Huh. Oh, I see. I see. I see. I see. I change it before I get it. I feel like I should put that at the end. The audio should probably play before. Yeah. It's amazing how this actually might, ooh, this might actually fix it. Just by moving code around. I can see the matrix. No, it purchased it. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh. How long was that broken? So what if I do this? Okay, cool. Yeah. Mixing ad audio with the different video, that's pretty funny. Yeah, I unfortunately cannot stand ads, so I get turbo and then call it a day. Miss the days when ad block would block everything. Okay, that bug was easy, done. Um, so this new achievement data not happening. I think I can test it right now because I have a save. Let's add an achievement. I'm gonna add it at the beginning. I was gonna say, is this thing on? Is this thing on? Ong? On God. Working achievements. Achievements are... Why do I keep doing double E? What is wrong with me? Okay. Is this thing on? Okay. So I should have this working. What I'm going to do is do this achievement from the title screen. And we're just going to do this on load. Testing. Achievements added after save exists. I shouldn't have made an achievement with such a long name, but that's okay. Okay. So this achievement should work as soon as I load up the game. Hey, it worked. The achievements are working retroactively. It didn't pop up though, I think because I don't have the achievement container on the home screen. That's interesting. So I thought this just did it no matter what. That's on the emit. On main? Okay, cool, cool. Didn't even utilize that. The game HUD. Okay, so this is where it pops up. It's only in the game HUD. Okay. That's why emit is so nice. This is not a safe way to do features and stuff. So, lesson learned in the future, if I'm doing unlocks, don't tie them to achievements, tie them to flags. Because now I cannot make it so your achievements are unlocked every run. So I was gonna tie it to the Steam achievements. It's not here. I was gonna tie them to the Steam achievements so that whenever you get the achievement, whenever you load up the game, you'll already have it, but each playthrough, it relies on the achievements being part of the flag system, so bad move. Anybody doing that, do not tie unlocks to achievements. Unless they're persistent. I guess technically I could make it so each run, like if you have a save data and you load it up again and you never hit the final click. No, that's not gonna happen. It would always start with a new game. Oh, but a new game would have the Steam achievement tied to it. But see, then the itch games won't have the Steam achievements, so you wouldn't be able to. Yeah. Anyways, don't tie it to achievements. Okay. I think this works. So the issue is if I go pull an old save, if I pull an old save into this, I don't think it'll work. But this is like a save from something else. Yeah, see the achievement's not there. Um, yeah, I think the old method doesn't work, so that won't work. And I think it'll give me a bug if I delete the save from here. So if I delete the save data, yup. So I think that old version won't work. I need to test the current version. Let's download this bad boy. Download. Just take me to the downloads. This is the one that if it doesn't work with this, I'm screwed. I mean, I'll just have to tell people your saves are corrupted. Go start a new game, which most people will probably start a new game anyways, because I'm going to be adding achievements for the other stuff in there. Okay, let's go test that out. Um, just in case. Okay. Make sure I don't have any. Yeah, there's no saves here. Oh, I wanted to check the Vibe Lord. Okay. So this doesn't have any of the new achievements. Okay. Save game. Make sure the save's there. Quit. All right. Let's see if it loads it up. Oh, there it is right there. Working achievements. And then you won the game. Okay, cool. Okay. I think we're safe. I think we're safe. I implemented this feature before I launched because I knew this was going to be a thing, right? Like that's whew, I didn't know if it made it to the build or not. All right, cool. So the old stuff that I was testing with the itch launch for 1.0 does not work with this. That's good to know. All right. So we can rest easy knowing the achievements can be added anywhere. It was interesting that it put it like in the middle. I don't know how it organized that. Okay. Oh crap. That wasn't the right one. That was 1.0. So if it worked with 1.0, I hope it works here. All right, 1 second. Oh, crap. Oh, I forgot to sign this version of the game. Whoops. Okay, so there's a continue here. Okay. I need to make the save with this version. Delete the save. Just end it real quick just in case. Okay, new game. Music, save. Okay, this is going to be the moment of truth. It should be fine because it's the new code that's going to pull in this stuff. I just need to make sure it works with the old saves. All right, save. Check the achievements. quit, add the achievement, add this back for testing. Let's run it. Continue. Okay. Okay, it did add it. We got retro achievements added. Perfect. All right, that was a scary one because I'm going to be adding a lot of achievements. Well, not a lot. Maybe like 6, 7 more. All right, I do need to test these out though. So this is kind of the long haul bugs. What is going on with this? That was weird. So somebody was having an issue where they do new game after going through everything, and then the items were grayed out. But this is they didn't restart or anything. So I'm gonna have to clear out my saves, and then we're gonna cheat. So look away. We'll see how many vibe points we get. Oh my gosh. Oh, how'd I get so many points? Dude, you're rich. So this is why I can't test with Steam Open, because these would be artificial achievements, and I don't want to do that. I want to get all my achievements legitimately. I'm going to get this to the point where it's out of the tutorial, and then save it. Okay. Save. What do we need here? So we can do the maximum here. This is where this is really showing through. 150 upgrades. It's going to cost me 28,000 total. That's nice. And the game's running great, even after doing all that processing. So we need that at 10. Is that all you need to get the AI? Huh. Okay. All right, what do we need for this one? AI code assistant, Google Cloud. I think we need this to be at 25. Prompt engineer? Oh. Well, I wonder why sometimes it's up higher than this one. Wonder. All right. For this one, corporate access times 5. AI research department times 10. We need to get Google Cloud hosting to 10. Done. Okay, we need job search app, level 5. Just kind of seeing what the minimum requirements looks like. Resume host times 1. Oh, whoops, this is supposed to be at 5. Okay, we get startup funding. What do we need? AI decision system. Data center times 2. They're expert. Oh, here comes an auto buyer. I'm gonna turn him off though. Trust funding at 5. Need human researchers. Where is it? AI powered products. Okay. So just from these minimum upgrades, I've got 548 for the vibe shop already. I can buy a lot of these items, which is actually pretty good. At this point, you do have the vibe orb, so this makes sense. Okay. So I made it so whenever you fully upgrade stuff, you get the vibe points. So when this upgrades, we should see an upgrade there. Yeah, plus 50. I didn't get the fully upgraded sound. Of course, of course. Full upgrade sound. Sometimes not working. 'Cause I swear I heard it before. All right, what do we need here? Data centers times 3. AI research department, 25. Done. What do we need to get? Singularity. Vibe orb. Quantum processing. We need this times 2. Actually, let me save it here. Okay, so they ran through. Look away, there's spoilers if you don't want the story spoilers. And then I think they said they upgraded every single item. Upgraded all noob items, upgrade all pro, and then the expert was, oh, this was after the final click? Okay. Can we get a skip button for credits? Am I right? I guess I could do a skip button. All right. We got Vibe Lord. What do we need to get the final click? Legacy documentary. And we need Vibe Lord. So with this max button, I can get 2,000 of these right away. This also X5 button should be X20. So that's broken. I know if I restart the game, it's going to be fine. It's not fine, though. I fooled myself. What is career level? 6. So it should have upgraded these buttons. Why didn't it work? We're even hitting this? What the heck? This isn't under the save. This is just under ready function for all the buttons. Oh, why is it set to 5, but my career level says 6? Interesting, interesting. Why did I comment this out? Okay. Investigate further. This is the only place I upgrade the career level. Hey, Adagon, thank you for the hydrate. Got some bat juice here. Some lemonade to get the brain hydrated. And maybe a little bit of caffeine in there too. Hope you're doing well, dude. I saw the game that you guys were working on for the GMTK Game Jam. Hope that's coming together. I don't know when that was due. I think that's due today, right? 2 hours ago. Did you guys finish it up? Turned out well. Is the goose on fire good or bad? Because it looked pretty good. Like, I liked the concept of it, and honestly, would love to see it like a full release of that type of game. It's good and bad. That's awesome though. No, you guys had a pretty fun idea. It was interesting. There's some slight issues, but it's fine. Yeah, I mean, what could go wrong? You guys had like what, 8 people working on it? Bosses can sumo you outside the map. That's pretty funny though. Like, cause did you guys ever get the circling feature wherever like you wanted to actually like loop around whatever you're getting, or is it still the classic? You go and eat it up. You did get it? Oh man, yeah, I want to play that. It's both. Okay, yeah, because I saw Big Boy working on it and like watching the map grow and stuff. It was really cool. Like, I love that idea. I think it's like Agario, Agara.io or something, where it's like as you get bigger, you can see the tinier enemies and stuff. And it's just so cool. It reminds me kind of like Spore and stuff. Oh, where did I break things? I bet it's under level 1. No? Let's do main.player data. Submitted to one streamer who completely missed the looping mechanic. I mean, to be fair though, like that being a new take on Snake is pretty new. I've never seen anybody make one where you have to like lasso to upgrade, so I can see them going into it thinking it's just gonna be Snake. But no, I like it. I like new mechanics on old ideas. That is my favorite thing to do. They played it like Snake and they get running into things like, "What the heck?" I can see that. Oh, you guys have bosses though? How many bosses did you get in there? Can you link it, Adagon? I think hold on, before you link it, I think I accept itch links. No, hang on, I don't allow itch links, one sec. Okay, I guess it's saved. Yeah, if you wanna share an itch link. No, why didn't it do it? I'm not tr I wasn't trying to bait you, I swear. Yeah, that was Nightbot. Nightbot shouldn't have done that. Huh. Is it because of a subdomain? Dang, your guys' itch page looks legit. It doesn't even look like an itch page. Nicely done. Okay, I wonder if I can do a star for itch. Yeah, no, for sure. Like, this is cool. I forget that you can do quite a bit to the itch pages. That's clean. Honestly, if you didn't have the jam banner above it, which I know it's because it's part of a jam, this page looks clean. Um, can you, Adagon, if you don't mind, can you try linking the itch page again? It might, yeah, it might time you out. Alright, well, thank you for testing that. I'll have to look at how I can, like, whitelist an entire domain. Otherwise, I can just permit people. I totally forgot I can permit. It's been a long time since anybody shared a link. Yeah, no, it looks good. I'll have to give that a shot. 7TV keeps the deleted links, right, that's why I have 7TV. Yeah, and I posted it too, but, I was just seeing if I could whitelist, like, any itch.io links. But I'll have to do that off stream and test. I don't want people getting actually timed out. Alright, there's somewhere in here. I'm gonna put a function in here to do Fix it so 5 shop items can be used. From the start. Okay. Okay. It definitely has in here somewhere it upgraded me to career level 6. Ah. This is a terrible way to do this. Okay. So if game ending choice was made and the career level equals 5, I need to increase the level. No, see. Oh, it has to equal 5. Okay, so technically I can just increase the level here. Main dot change player score. Career level 1. Okay. Wow. That took a while to compile, dude. Holy cow. All compiled, time to export and test on 3 machines. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to I didn't wanna not support Mac, but it is hard to be going back and forth between machines, and I could not get a virtual machine to work properly, um, because I wanted to build on Mac as well to get, like, you know, the whole thing where you have to, like, sign it and get a certificate through Apple and all that kinda stuff. It just wasn't worth it. Yeah, it took dude, it took me, like, 5 minutes to build Vibe Clicker on Mac, and for it to go through the certification process and stuff, and I'm just like, "Eh, you didn't do any certs?" Well, but I was uploading it to itch as well, so in order for people to be able to play it on Mac and go through the gatekeeper or whatever, I had to self-sign. But yeah, so I do PC and Linux right now, and then, of course, there's, like, the HTML5 version and stuff that I do standalone, so, like, if you wanted to buy the game and own it, you can get it on itch, um, that way, like, you have your copy or whatever, but, yeah, it was just too complicated. It was just dumb, so I don't support Mac, and only one person wishlisted on Mac, so that kinda made me feel a little bit justified, but I wanted to. I guess if you wanna play on Mac, you just play the web version. You know, you can't get it on Steam, but you can still play it. Okay, what was I testing? It said it was level 6, but what wasn't happening? Oh, these X5 buttons. Okay, so it's still not working. Um, okay, it's because this. And then we didn't emit this. What happens? Save game. Hmm, okay. Set texture, okay. Uh, swap texture, okay. And here. Mm, okay. So the issue was not doing this. Okay, so now it's because it says 5. Uh, I also need to do this. Well, I hope that didn't go on my keyboard. Why did I take this out, though? That's the real question. Okay, it was when something was fully upgraded, but because we were going to the credit scene, I couldn't do this. So I added it to the upgrade container. Probably because of this. Okay, that makes sense. But now this isn't gonna run on my current save. Can I delete that save? No. No. So I didn't actually set the career level. True 6. So it does equal 6. Okay. The problem is all this stuff's not running. This is not running. So setting it to the greater or equal than. It works because it thinks I'm level 5. These are getting created before that code is running. Hmm. Should I run it before? Should I run it here? Hang on. Maybe I need to save it. Let me see. So this needs to run at the end of the game. Um, Before it sets back to the game. Okay, so that takes me back to the title screen. We run this after the credits roll. I feel like this might mess something up though. And I had it here. Why did I remove it? I wish I could go back in time and put a note why I removed it here. Because it's definitely not working here. And it is working, but these are not running. Okay, this... No, I need it for that. Well, yeah, it says 6 now. I really want to put this in the credits scene. All right, I gotta delete it and test it again. Didn't change anything. Okay, I added this and did the emission. Okay, so we'll see. Let me delete the data. I'm just gonna go upgrade everything. Where did it? Okay, it still says, no, it says 6 now. Okay. So somebody said they like maxed out all of these. Is after they hit the final click. Okay. Then went to new game. Okay, these are all set to 5. They said he maxed everything out. They said he maxed all this stuff out. It's working fine for me. Okay. Career level 3. Don't worry about all those. Hey, Ryan, what's going on, man? Good afternoon to you as well. I have been in my project brain. I didn't even realize it's not evening. Like, I decided I wanted to stream a lot of the stuff early and just kind of work on things today, so wow. Thanks for the reality check. Birds are chirping. I'm trying to get a 1.2.2 out for Steam with all these bug fixes. Sans coded message. What up, Captain Onosa? Whoa, why was that sans coded? Listen, don't spoiler alert me. All right, I am almost done with Undertale. By the look of your face, that was very unexpected. It was. I didn't realize what time it was. I actually thought that it was like closer to evening. It was weird. I'm on the spider in Undertale. I was actually thinking about streaming it today once I got these bugs wrapped up. And I've only got like 3 bugs. Yeah, I don't know what to do for the spider, so I'm stuck. All right, so it's still not working. Does say I'm career level 6 though. That's what's not making sense here. So these are not running before the upgrade's happening. What if we do a function here? What if we do this? And then what we can do is run this whenever the card data Oh, I've already got the function here. Her little dance animation's amazing. Yeah, no, the fight's really cool. I feel like maybe I was like tired when I was playing it because I was like, I was told I was close to the end of the game, so I was just kind of like extending my night. And I was just so tired by the time I was fighting her that it's like I could not figure out what to do. Like I was dying way too fast. So I'm assuming it was either I got to get better at that mini game or I was doing something wrong. Yeah, that game is awesome. It makes you think, but also the puzzles are not that hard. Luckily. Okay. I think that fixed it. The 20, the 20. All right. Just max that out and do the final click again. New game. All right. We're testing this out. Said he maxed everything. All right, it's working. It's working. So we'll say this is fixed. I'm talking about Undertale, Ryan. Alright, I think that fixed that. We'll have to see. This will be in the content patch. So, content update incoming. The Vibe Shop option. I still don't know if I should make it visible by default. Maybe for the people who purchase the game or purchase the DLC. And be like, "Alright, you can use the Vibe Shop from the beginning." Because like, it's really kinda story driven, but, like, if somebody's only playing it one time and they wanna have, like, a custom clicker, I think by the time you're pro level, you can get like, a couple different ones. I think it would be fair. Pay to vibe, exactly. So, like, by the expert level, you have 822, so you'll be able to buy quite a few of these. My thing is it being story driven and you buy these, it replaces that, like the wasting time and stuff or whatever, but like that doesn't really matter. The issue with these is like the sounds are not entirely like the best, so I want to decouple the sounds from the clickers and allow you to pick your own sound as well. I don't know how easy that's going to be though. But I think I'm going to have to add the other version of this monitor maybe. I think Seto's actually coding games right now. Yeah, everything's working though. So the one thing with the Vibe Shop, let me push these changes. Fixed. Um, delete saves. Oh, hold on. I gotta remove all my cheats. Okay. Fix the career. Final phase upgrade. I fixed the Vibe Shop being emptied out a while ago, so that should be fine here. Added start to news events. Oh, and then just for the sake of that, okay. I want to push a clean version to GitHub. Okay, so the clicker, we have it. I think I have a to-do somewhere in here. So I still want this to work so that these work, but if you have your own sound effect, it plays its own. I don't I feel like I'm gonna have to do an if vibe click sound else on every single one of these. Oh boy. Um because it's based on the career level is, it's kind of the stats on time wasted and all that kind of stuff. Can I turn that into a function? You know what? Just look away. You don't have to see me save this. This is what it's gonna look like. Hey, thanks for the follow. Sternal Reflex. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Ah, yeah, yeah, this is I'm just gonna if this, then that on all of these, right? So if we buy a clicker, all right, like we buy this one. So it's saying the resume sent. But it's still, okay, so it's still doing this. Now, the problem would be is if I can unequip them, I don't know how it would go back to the other ones is the problem. Um, the heck, where's the pop-up for this? Oh, it's under the animate click item. Okay. Um, so we have this text here. May So it's like you want to buy it and have it have the click text or whatever, but it's like during the career phases, it should have the correct text. But if you're buying it, does it matter? I wish I knew. I wish like I would know what people are going to say about this. I feel like it should have whatever you buy. The problem is you can't unequip it. So maybe that's what I do. So I don't even think I have them. Vibe card. So I'll just change this to unequip. What happens now? Let's see. Okay, cool. Um So what we want to do though is here. So unequips all the other ones. I just unequips the one that's equipped. Okay. And then we equip this item, right? That just changes the text. And then this is what's important. So we're sending this data. So we would just set this to none. Set them to none, right? And then companion changed. It requires an item ID. So if it's none, we're going to have to go back to the old stuff. That's just a companion. We don't have any more companions. We want to check this one. Swap quick, swap the quicker. So based on the item, it's going to change the sprite. Okay. Okay. If it's the player, if it has the vibe cosmetic, then we do that. Otherwise, we do these ones. I could try this by sending 0. Maybe that's what I do. All right, let's see what kind of errors this creates by sending nothing. Did I do enough checking? Okay. No, it brought the cup back. All right, so the clicker name, nothing, item ID. Try to set this to nothing. Can I send null? Or just nothing? Can you send an empty string? This has to cause an issue, right? Mug. All right, cool. Cannot convert. Argument 1 from string to dictionary. Okay. All right, it's looking for the sprite idle and click sound. Hmm. Can do another event. Let's do signal. Uh, just do this. The vibe clicker unequip. And then when it's here, we just do this. And emit. And then we're going to connect to the signal here. And then we're going to tie it to this function. And then this function takes in the career level. So it gets the default if there isn't a career level, just in case. And then if it's the beginning, then we set it to the 1. If they have a cosmetic, so we have removed the cosmetic. Okay. So we don't have to worry about that. That should solve it. Ooh, maybe. Okay. Vibe shop. Resumes. Not again. Sounds done. Unequipped it. Nah, the sound is still there. Um. Oh. We need to change the sound back. I'm going to make a custom function. Whoops. Bruh. Is that not what this is? Oh. Okay, we got our sounds. We equip it. Okay. Unequip it. Come on. Oh. You guys ever make a function and then never call it? Heck, where is it? Ryan. Me. I was just like, no, come on, that totally works. I'm like, I'm setting the sound to null. Alright, let's test it. Okay. Unequip it. Heyo! Alright, another question is when I buy it, 772? Okay, it updates. We good. Alright. Unequip. Question is now, if I go equip... Yep, and then we go equip here. Heyo. We have achieved Vibe Shop from the beginning. How cool is that? All right. Yeah. I think I can push that. Okay. We have pushed it. Let me delete my save. New game. Look at that. Obviously, the new game stuff is still there because that's what was saved. So that is kind of the problem, is it'll store the save data from before. I think I need to just create a blank slate of stats. Well, I don't think this will ever happen. That's literally a developer thing. That's my fault. We can blame me, that's fine. Okay. So we got our buttons. The other thing I need to add here, let's do that. Okay. The upgrade sound not working. Also a me problem. Again, let's go in here. Let's cheat some money and stuff in. Okay. And then I think it's on the upgrade card. On purchase upgrade. How does it know? Hmm. So the issue I'm having here is if I'm upgrading it from max at 0, it's not going to play the sound because it's yeah, okay, because it's doing like the full purchase here. which I think's fine. Let's see what happens if I just upgrade them normally, though. Still didn't do it. So this might have to be an upgrade level current +1. Okay. Maybe this classic case of just moving some code around. No, because if it's never gonna be 0. And I think that's why I had the icon there. Upgrade. Icon texture. There's no way that's gonna solve that. Um, such a lazy way. Okay, so that's why this wasn't working. That doesn't make sense though, because I just replaced this. Hmm. Hey, Fallon here, what's up? Welcome in. How have you been? What you working on today? Yeah, if you guys don't know who Fallon here is, uh, he's the leader, the owner, the creator. Yeah, the creator of the Twitch group, the indie game devs that I'm part of. Yeah, the last one, the creator. Everything else didn't sound right. You're about to play Pokemon Go with the fam? Oh my gosh, that sounds fun. I think we tried doing a Pokemon Go thing in a while back and never got around to it. That's one game that I didn't get a chance to like really play. I was way too lazy when it first came out. That's awesome. Well, I hope you enjoy that. I'm, working on the Steam update for Vibe Clicker, so you know how that is, just fixing random bugs here and there, trying to add features without breaking old things. Hey, Forrest Grump, what's up? Goop? It's no, no, goop is not right. You got so much time into it. Sunken cost fallacy. Yeah, at this point, you just gotta keep playing. I found out that you can transfer Pokemon between Pokemon Go and, like, the other games on the Switch and stuff, and it kinda makes me wanna go play some Pokemon Go and see what I can get. 'Cause I just organized my Pokemon card collection. I finished off my original 151 set, and it kinda, like, reignited my passion for Pokemon again. Very nostalgic for me, and I was like, "Dang, I should get all the Pokemon games," and, like, I already had most of them, and, like, I still have a Game Boy Advance and stuff, but I have never played any of the modern ones, and I'm like, "Maybe I'll like them. Who knows?" So, I'm gonna be going down that journey pretty soon. I would totally pull out my Pokemon card collection, we can go through it, but we've got other things going on here. It's okay, Forrest Grump. Some people call me Goob, some people call me Average Goob, the Average Goob, um, Gob. It happens. It happens. The middle ground is Goop. Uh, I've had some eye goop. God, goop is a weird word, right? Must be punished for not streaming? Why? No, 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 no. Falconeer doesn't need to be punished. Everybody's got to take a break. I take a break every week. I take 6 days of streaming break, and then I get in here and I just info dump and share everything that I've got because I would like to start working on my next project. But I do want to do a pretty big content update because I've had some great reviews. The only negative review that I've received so far has been something totally understood. The 3 to 5 second delay after clicking the actual money showing up, it totally makes sense. And the issue there is it's at the beginning of the game. There's not an actual like delay. It's not a real delay. It's just you're not getting the money because you're submitting resumes. And it says, so I changed the story. Not every resume brings in money. And so once you get your job and you can't see it, hang on. So once you see this, it says right here, oh god, oh, I broke something. It says you finally got a job offer and you can start working for In Beta Forever Inc. Every click brings in money now. So resume should bring in money. Yeah. I launched, yeah, Forrest Grump. I think this command. Yeah, you can get it on Steam for free. So I'm actually gonna be working on a paid update, a DLC for people who want to support me. It'll mostly be cosmetic, and then some special things for the people who buy it. Yeah, thank you. I launched last Friday, last Thursday night. So this is my first Steam game, and it's been a journey. I'll tell you what, from start to finish, getting this on there, the stress of it all. We've got achievements and everything in the game. Um, this was a learning process, so it was very fun. But yeah, it's been great. It's been awesome seeing all the comments on it and stuff, you know, what people liked about it. There's some people that we know from the community in here, but a lot of people that I've never even seen or know of leaving reviews, which makes me feel great. Like this person has 18 hours on it, 5 hours, 5 hours, 20 hours, and they left like this huge like checklist review and gave me a 10 out of 10 in their own system. Like This just made me feel so good. So I'm like, yeah, I'll give the people what they want. I'll make a DLC. So I'm fixing bugs, and then I'm gonna work on a DLC for it. Far away from a Steam launch, might be close to itch. Hey, that's the first step. I launched on itch like 2 or 3 weeks before I put it on Steam, mostly because I didn't know there was a lead time. I thought I was gonna be able to launch everything, but you have to, like, wait 2 weeks or whatever for the build. So definitely get your Steam page up early if you do plan on launching on Steam. Oh, I know you're in ads, but yeah, my stress levels for the game breaking stuff is so high. That's why I've gotta do multiple testing, especially if I'm gonna get this launched out tomorrow. Let's test the upgrade sound. So sometimes this happens. I don't know if this is a me problem, like, what's going on here? Why is it upgrading this auto click all the way up? Does that have to do with this? Oh, it does have the passive requirement of 25 PP on there. Oh, I fixed it. I have a Steam page sometime in 2 months. Need to make the crisp images. Well, you can get the Steam page going before you actually do anything. Like, at least get things going on it so that you can submit, like, the minimum build and get it approved so that you can go live whenever you want. Otherwise, you're gonna be kinda waiting on their timeline, and it may not get back to you, that kinda thing too, so I mean, obviously, if the build's not ready, don't worry about it, but once you have an itch build, it might be worth getting the build submitted so that you can start testing things, like, I had to start testing achievements and, cloud saves and that kinda stuff, and you can test it totally on your own, like, you don't have like, people won't be able to buy or see the game, and then you can also do, like, beta branches and stuff or, like, dev branches for your game. So, like, learning all that stuff is super important. Like, tonight, I'll be releasing, like, a beta branch of this before I push it out live so that I can test it as though it was a live game, and it's easy to switch between branches and stuff. And then once it's ready to go, you just publish it to the branch, but there's so much process in Steam. I was awestruck by how much is in there. Okay, that doesn't seem right. Why why is it upgrading it? Yeah, no problem. Just passing on the one annoying thing for me was and people warned me. People said, "Get your Steam page up." I didn't listen. Huh, there might have been something saved in there. Okay. Okay. There's something broken. Definitely something broken here. Hey, Seto gave me a shout out. Thanks, Seto. Working on an update to your review pop-up program to include a sales tracker. I can't test it without having a game for sale. Oh no. I saw Mr. D-Boy, who launched Mr. Farm Boy recently. Actually, I think on the same day as Vibe Clicker, maybe a day or two before. Totally, he sniped my release date. I'm just kidding. But he has like a tracker, and I was like, that's pretty cool being able to like see all that stuff almost real time, basically. Hey, Temptic. I totally didn't come here because of Seto. And you didn't know I was live. That's fine. Welcome in. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I'm totally live. I'm trying to get a new Steam update with bug fixes and a couple new features, including a max buy button. So I'm making sure these buttons and stuff are working. But that's funny because I was like, Seto's over there coding games right now. Okay, so that still works. That doesn't work. I almost think I should just do like, if this is a full upgrade. Just do something like this. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Wait, what? Oh. What's the difference between these? Why do I have this? Why is this if upgrade sound and if full upgrade sound? These are the exact same functions. It just needs this one function, no? Got the whole gang here. Yo, thank you for the hydrate. We're running low. We're running low. Oh, the lemonade settled to the bottom. That rolling robot ball. Yeah. This is one of the AIs. And he's here too. So if I there he is right there. He's my auto clicker. I'm gonna make cosmetics so you can swap him out. Okay, I like that. I think that worked. I don't know why I had like 5 different functions here. You live and you learn. What would Vibe Ball do? Be a funny reference in Bala Machina. I don't know what that is. It's like the reason it's like that is because I was thinking of like the old mouse trackballs. It's kind of like the ball that would go inside your mouse and like click for you. So I chose a mouse ball. I think one of the cosmetics, I'm gonna make it look like an egg yolk. You know, for that joke. And then the clicker will be an egg that cracks over time. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna get too in depth into it, but vibe balls. They help you see. Maybe can give you 10 points every 10 seconds. Oh, in your game. Oh, that's what your game's called? Bala Machina? Oh, heck yeah. Is for all the time it's in play, it can give you some passive points. That'd be sick, Temptic. If you wanna do a crossover, for sure. Also, if you wanna send me, like I did for Seto, if you wanna send me, like, an avatar that I could redraw, if you don't mind me drawing you, I could add you as a clicker purchase, just like I did for Seto, like this. I don't have enough vibe points. I don't have enough vibe points, but just like this. That'd be cool. Yeah, no, I was thinking about that, like, I don't know how many, crossovers we could do. And I didn't ask for Seto to add me to anything of his, but I was just like, Seto and Setobot fit so well within this theme, and it was also a great chance for me to, like, practice. I used this to practice switching between Seto and having, like, the Setobot. Oh, wow. Sandoval for Christian, thank you so much for the follow. You helped us reach the 990 goal. We're almost at 1,000 followers. I don't have anything planned for 1,000 followers, but that's monumental. Thank you so much. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I'm working on an update for Vibe Clicker for Steam and just trying to fix and crush some bugs. So that's actually just check something off. Stream twice a week for 1,000. Oh god, I couldn't possibly. If I did 2 streams a week, I would have to be like one would be video games and the other one would be game dev. But life is just so busy right now that I try to leave Sunday open for a stream. I appreciate that. Thanks for the hugs. Yeah, almost at 1K. We're 10 away. I was thinking for like 1,000 follower celebration. We'd have to like pass it though, because like people fall off and unfollow or whatever. So like it'd probably get to 1,000, then go back and then get to it again. Like it'd be a one-time thing, right? But I was thinking either doing another uh indie game gauntlet. I think that would be a lot of fun, or doing some kind of game jam. But I think the gauntlet is basically like a game jam. And there have been so many game releases for everybody's games. I could do a gauntlet of like recently indie released games and just skip the process of like people submitting. But I think it's important for people to submit and do that kind of thing just because it would be, kind of more special. It's like people wanted their game to be looked at and reviewed and tested. Vibe balls in your list. Oh yeah. I'll add this here. All right. I got you on my list. Yeah, so we have a content update, the Vibe Shop. We're keeping this open from the beginning. I guess technically I don't have a notice for it or what it does. I'll have to find a way. I mean, I don't teach you about the stats or the settings. Maybe the Vibe Shop's just like, oh, what's this? You have fish flippers on the list too? You have a banana bumper and a banana split combo. That's funny. Requires 2 banana bouncers. The fish flippers, that one's pretty funny. Do you actually have like physics? Like a jiggle physics? Okay. I think we're done. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a speed run of the game where I just purchase everything. That's gonna be funny. Could you imagine like a pinball game with wacky inflatable guys. It'll be a pinball idler. You don't have a choice. They just kind of flop in the wind. So if I click on Vibe Shop, it says cosmetics to vibe with, buy a new clicker. So I'll add like mice and stuff that you can buy. I'm probably gonna move the close shop button. It's gonna be up here. Like an X to close it, and then there will be tabs. So we'll have cursors, clickers, AI assistants, and auto clickers. Then you'll be able to do all this stuff. All right. See, he did the double click now. What the heck? Why is he going to 2.0? Why is this available at 2.0? You already had someone complain that you start without flippers isn't a good idea because it's an idle game instead. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was like, an idle pinball game. Yeah, he shouldn't be clicking that fast. Oh, you know what? I wonder if it's saving that. Ooh, there's a broken dealio. Whoa. Oh, I don't even know how I broke it. It's bricked. The game's bricked. The save file broke? I mean, yeah, that was weird. What'd I do? So it's 8.0. So I just upgraded everything, save, go back. These are still here. Nothing's broken now. Plus this only goes up to 8.0. Buy that. Back to title. Everything's still here. You know what? Back to title. Delete the save. I'm stress testing my game. I'm stress testing me right now. I'm getting stressed just testing this. It's still fine. Back to title. New game. Oh, the auto click's up to 2.0 now. Interesting. I don't know what it's doing, but I have a feeling it's broken. You did the X5, not max on the robot. Oh, interesting. So you're thinking hitting this X5. Okay. New game. No, see, now it says 2.0 after hitting new game. And also it shows that like the reputation and stuff, it saved, it carried over my money. And I'm gaining money? Yeah, that everything unlocking and bricking the save like that, I don't know what caused that. I have a feeling that my new game function is broken. May have to go back in the VOD and see what happened. Alright, delete the save. I don't know. It's so random. I don't really know how to fix that. How do you fix something that you don't know is broken? Um, but I think the issue, a lot of what I'm dealing with comes from the way I'm like restoring old data, because I can't just clear everything out because it's not all like zeros and stuff. Like this is like the default settings. The only way I could do it, I guess I'm not changing the data that much. I could do like the player data and then reset player data can just equal that. Because what I'm doing is duplicating the player's data. I have min speed in here? No, okay. I had to refactor one of these things. Oh. I think this is where it's breaking. What the heck? It's so random. Okay, I think I have to hit the X5 button. No? I don't understand. Sometimes it does it, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, game development in a nutshell, everybody. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. But always, I don't know. That's fine. Okay, that's rude. Welcome in, Deli. Thank you so much for your support on Blue Sky, and thanks for making me redeem the glasses loss. Suffer as I do, brother. Okay. Okay. No glasses. Alright. This is your fault. Yo. Jay Deli. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I'm gonna tell you right now, I can't see anything, so thank you for the struggle here. And welcome in. My god, I really can't see anything still. It is so blurry. These glasses these glasses are doing the heavy lifting. Okay. What? This is the goob over here with no glasses. I can read my game. This is the hardest thing to read, I think. Okay, maybe the text down there, but all right. Honestly, everything's so vibrant. All right, so we max upgrade this, and then we X5 that. Okay. Let's do that. Now, it should have saved it. Yeah, it automatically saves every time you upgrade, or when you go up in a career level. This is 0.75, okay. Save, back to title, delete. Click a couple times. Get this. 1.0 now. Okay, something's happening. I think I know what's happening. It's whenever it's upgrading. I think this is the clicker upgrade. And then we want to find no. Auto buy. The hell is it called? What is this guy called? Auto click AI. This is all just part of this. Okay. Whenever it gets upgraded. Where is it? Oh. Okay. So yeah, this is the clicker being updated. So I think what's happening is it's not getting called. Hard data updated. This is not a good place to do this. Because if you're doing just one upgrade, it's not doing it 5 times anymore. I fixed this. So it's only doing single upgrades. Um, dang, okay. Alright, so we're gonna look for is this dot emit. No, it's definitely this one. Yeah, so this isn't right. Refresh the upgrade. This okay. All right. I can see the red on my screen, so I got to put my glasses back on. Thank you for the torture. Oh. Oh, I should be embarrassed by this. That is 120% zoom. For shame, my eyes are so poor. Oh, jeez. Okay. So the issue is I'm like upgrade ID. No. Why am I doing this every time it's updated? I do it when it first starts. Okay, there's only 2 places that I'm connecting. So it's here. I feel like I'm manually calling this? No, I'm not. So it's only updating whenever I upgrade it. Okay, but if I'm doing a big upgrade, it's only clicking it once and it's only sending the one time. Oh gosh, that is horrifyingly incorrect. That's why this is bugging out on me. Okay. Because I implemented this feature uh when I only had one upgrade button. Okay. So I just really need to check based on the like the level of the upgrade. Oh, why? Okay, so you'll see here we purchased this. It's at point 0.8. We upgrade it 0.85, 0.9, 0.95, and 1. So you get the fastest possible AI upgrade. But thank you for hanging out, Temptic. I appreciate you. Thank you for the hydrate. We've got some regular water. Hope you have a good one. Okay, and now he's at 2.0 all of a sudden. So did I create the bug? Can I reproduce this now? Oh, I just totally realized. So if we buy the AI, he's unlocked. We go back to the title and come back. He shouldn't be there. What's he doing? Why is he there? What's he doing? Like, this stuff should not be showing on the new game. Mm. I think the achievement's not getting reset here. That is so weird. Why? So it's saying it should have created a save here. I'll bet you anything this is a feature, if you can call it that, on the current version. Alright, so this is the downloaded version of the game. Okay, I can't test it fast enough. I'm gonna artificially give myself a save, maybe? Maybe you can't do this in the live one because you can't purchase upgrades like I've been purchasing. Yeah, so like if I hit continue here. Okay, it's at 2.0, so something, yeah. That's messed up. That's fun. Okay. Okay. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's not like a game-breaking bug, per se. But not cool, by all means. So, that's going on the bug list. Bug. No clicker, interval. Stop. Not adding the proper upgrades. The new X5 and max buttons. Okay. How to fix. Clearly it's not going to work. Where is it? We got to move this. Okay, so we want to pass the ID and the number of levels, maybe? By default, we'll pass in 1. So we just multiply this by the levels. Yo, Mars. Thank you for the gigantified goob goob and welcome in, dude. How you doing? I know I'm streaming early. I need to get this update out and I wanted to work on it and I felt like sharing it. Also, I am working on a more public Discord, by the way, for everybody. Something that we can all join and hang out in. Hey, Mars, thanks for the gifted sub to Seto, dude. It's not even here. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And welcome to the average Gooby, Seto. In case you see this in the future. Oh, you gifted me one to his? Oh, 2 minutes ago. Mars, thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Thanks for supporting us. So now I can do my Seto. Oh, yes. Seto Jam. Heck yeah. Dude. I like Seto's emotes. I wish we could do free, like the free tier for followers and just do like animated emotes. I would totally put like the animated Goob Goob there. He's my most used channel emote, by the way. I don't know what you guys are doing out in the wild with him, but I think I use him quite a bit. This is supposed to be running, but I call it my awkward dance. It's the white man shuffle. No, I can see the running though. It's very close to the jam. I can see why it would look like that. Those are great. All right, I think this is the solution here. So I need to pass in the ID and levels. Uh, okay. Great ID and I think levels. Made your daughter gluten-free fried chicken tenders and dairy-free homemade ranch? That was a lot of work. Oh my gosh, yeah. Holy cow, that's dedication. Gluten-free fried chicken tenders. Did you use like cauliflower or how did you bread it? Gluten sensitive and lactose intolerant? Yeah, like, and then homemade ranch. Oh, there's gluten-free flour. I didn't know that. And it still binds? That's pretty sweet. That's very sweet of you, Mars, to do that for her. Like, I don't know, I wouldn't have had a childhood if I didn't have chicken tendies and ranch. Oat milk for the ranch. Oh. And then everything else would be the same. Yeah, if you have unsweetened oat milk, like, it's a pretty thick agent already. Yeah, that would did you try it? How was it? Oh, dang it. Alright, now I know how to I know there's the issue with the auto clicker and the achievement thing. Okay. So if I do 5. Okay. Alright, the auto clicker works. Now I need to not tie this to an achievement. Or somehow reset the achievements on new game. Ugh. You can make oat milk buttermilk with lemon juice? Bro, you should have tried the ranch. How are you gonna know what it tastes like to improve it? Maybe she's just saying it tastes good to make you happy. Like, I can't imagine it would be bad though. Honestly, like, I don't really drink milk anymore. I still eat cheese, but I used to have a glass of milk with dinner, like, every night, and then I just stopped. Couldn't tell if I was getting lactose intolerant or older or combination. Yeah, no, dude, I love cheese. Like, I'll eat, like, we got, like, snacking cheese, so we got, like, little sticks of cheese, like, getting the sharp cheddar and stuff. Even if I became lactose intolerant, I would just tolerate that. Let's see. Okay. I don't think I'm setting this properly. Why don't I just do it like this? Why would I tie it to an achievement? Nobody's told me about this. Are you guys cheating in my game right now? Have you guys been cheating this whole time and not telling me? You thought you could exploit Vibe Clicker, a game about AI, exploiting you, and you're just kidding. Let's see if this works. There he is. Okay, 1.0. We go back to the title. We hit new game. Dang it! Why is this still tied to that? Oh, geez, no, that happened to my brother. The blower motor went out on your AC on Friday. Got it changed yesterday. That's a quick turnaround, dude. Friday night was hot. 91 degrees. Nah, way, man. We have a window unit now. Our main AC went out too many times, and it was like 87 in the house, like on the thermostat. But it's 3 stories, so it's probably way hotter all the way up towards, the attic. But yeah, we got like this AC unit for the window, and we like for the whole summer we've closed like all the blinds and everything to try to keep the house just naturally cool by not letting in too much sunlight. Um, But man, yeah, the heat wave turned into the whole summer being just hot. So I can't imagine it being 91 in the house. And that means you probably slept through it too, or at least tried. No, thank you. Oh. So I think what's happening here is I'm unlocking it so you can see it, and then I'm just going back to the title and back. It's not hiding it. Ugh. Sent the wife and kids to the relative's house but stayed home with the animals. Oh man. Wow. Well, good on you, Mars, for taking care of that. I would have complained about it for like a week or so and then called somebody to help me. Yeah, my brother, when his went out, I think it was the blower motor, but they spent a while troubleshooting it and replaced a part, not realizing it was the blower motor, like, first of all, but replaced the part, and then, like, that wasn't the fix, and then so they had to order a new one, new blower motor, and that took, like, another week. So, jeez, got lucky. You're the one that everyone calls. That's pretty cool, though. Why is it showing the AI? Wait. It shouldn't have saved. Okay, that's good at least, I guess. Why is it this is so confusing. There's not much you can't source locally, yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty big area. I mean, I guess you can't source your own electricity, right? You're on your own grid. So if that goes out, you're screwed. Oh, that's fair too, yeah. If you've got a generator, then literally it's fine. What? Oh, these aren't getting cleared. So it still thinks that I have that. This is the problem with putting everything in here. So what I need to do... Maybe just on the new game, let's clear it out. On button pressed? Oh my gosh, what? It doesn't even show that it's connected here? That's so bad. I haven't done this method in so long. You got a generator when Snowmageddon happens, and you have power for 2 weeks? That'll teach you. Yeah, like, that's we don't have a generator, but we've got, like, a bunch of power banks for, like, our phones and stuff if we needed it. Like, our Kindle will last for, like, a while, but yeah, there's not much you can do without power. We live in a different house, so you shared the grid with a police station and a hospital? Oh, so you were on the primary grid, that's actually kinda sick. Dang, yeah, you definitely wanna have a generator living in a small town. Yeah, being on the same grid as emergency services was probably beneficial. You're like, "Hey, can I tap into that? Just always have power?" Uh, I actually need to clear this data. I gotta refactor my whole save, the whole save and load system, oh my gosh. So if you do that first part without saving and go back, maybe I can just do this. Hmm. All right. Player unlocks upgrade list and saved upgrades. Reset the high score. Where's this? Where's reset player data? Player high score. This doesn't need to happen. What? Okay, so player high score, this achievement list. We don't need to worry about that. I almost tested this without calling the function. Hang on. Okay, from the title scene, main.reset data. Okay, max it out. Auto click is 1. Back to title. He just gave her a shout out. The Stellar Frog drive by shout out. Love it. All right, so still giving us the achievements, which is no bueno. Um, like this shouldn't ever be able to happen. Okay, I think I did it. Like you'll have a save. I don't think this situation is gonna be common, but it might happen. This might be what happened whenever somebody went to the end and then like came back. Okay, what if I save and come back now? Oh no. I forgot that the continue button is the new game button. So actually what I need to do is move this to here. So if there's no okay, yeah. So it changes to continue. Just like deleted all my save data. Okay. Continue. But now, okay, it's at 1.0 and we have it. Okay, cool. Let's go back to the title. Let's delete the save data. I've definitely learned from this. I will be 100% creating a different save data and working with save data differently. What is this? Eggnog punch trees. It's pretty. That's a pretty funny. The clip that caused the shout out. Okay. I'm back to title, new game. Make sure I didn't get those achievements. Max out, save the game, back to title, continue. We still have the achievements. We still have the upgrades. Everything's still good. We buy we buy the cup because it's funny. We unequip it. It's still a cup. Uh-oh. Found a bug. Another bug. Clicker text not showing after unequip. Unequivocally. Okay. Doing more Lua course. Nice. Well, thank you for the lurk, and thanks for hanging out, Mars. Appreciate you, man. I'm gonna be wrapping up here soon. Gotta go eat dinner. Where's the clicker text? Oh, okay. So the click name, and I'm clearing that out. Whoa, it's not even referenced? How does it change then? What the heck? Yo, Hypnotic. What's up? Thank you for the hydrate. Oh man, that water's still cold. Hmm. How does he do it? Hypnotic is streaming right now. And he just comes over here and waters me? I'm gonna go water him. Boom. What? I'm not throwing water. I'm just hydrating him. That's pretty funny. And he just had a bunch of hot sauce too. Okay, a posture check. He's like, I don't have a posture check. I'll make him eat some more hot sauce. What? I am posture. I can't. I have to hold my mouse. Dang it! They're all on cooldown. All right, he got me. I've been got. I got postured and watered. All right. I gotta figure out how to reset my text. Oh, thank you for giving the shout out to Hypnotic. I was literally about to do that, and then he posture checked me. Thanks for the unlurk and lurk. I don't have an unlurk command. I don't expect people to unlurk. Once you lurk, you're there forever. You can't unlurk once you lurk. See, look, there's my paste. Hypnotic Games. All right, what am I looking for? We're looking for this. Oh. No, not click value. Click name? Ah, it's in the event manager. How am I gonna get these back? I feel like I need to change this to like vibe click name versus click name so that I can reset these to what they're supposed to be. Hmm. Or what I can do is make a dictionary with these names under main. Bar, vibe, no, click text, dictionary. And then we're gonna go grab all these. Okay. Oh, you know what? It doesn't need to be a dictionary. Yeah, it does. Because we're gonna do career level. All right. This one's wasting company time. 2 is wasting your life. 3 is changing the world. 4 is vibe clicking. Okay. Um, Wait, that's not right. I'm missing one. I'm missing literally the default one. What? Um, so based on the career level, we'll do 6 is just vibing. Okay. So I think technically now we can do main dot click text dictionary dot get, and then we can base this off of main dot player data career level, or by default we can just get 6. Can I do this? And then I think I can just do this one time now. Hey, worked first try. Oh, I'm creating a web of things that are gonna break. Okay, so then with that in place, where the heck is it? We want to do this under the player clicker. So after we swap it out here, I guess. Oh wait, no. Here. No! Why does it say resume sent? I think it's because it should have saved when I changed. Let's see. Okay, not again. Unequip it. Wasting company time. So it's right, but it seems like it didn't save it whenever I leveled up. Just update it here. Because if each of these are emitting it, then I just need to call it once. Down here. Okay, let me delete it. Game. Okay, resume sent. Perfect. Still says resume sent though. Is it not updating my career level? Maybe? No, it totally did. Right? That's what that whole thing is. Hey. If, okay, hold on. If career level 1, then it upgrades it. Main.player data. Delete, new game. Career level 2. So why is it still saying resume sent? Okay, so it's definitely calling it. It said 2 in here. So... 2 should be wasting company's time. Hmm. Oh, it's just getting it. I'm such a goofball. You guys ever write code and then just not call it? That's the joke. Deja vu, am I right? Alright, let me reset this. Options, delete. Okay, resume sent. Max, upgrade, wasting company time. We go to the vibe shop. We buy this little guy. We get little vibes going. Look, it's a little vibe and little lure vibe. Okay, and then we unequip it. And we go back to wasting company time. Boom! Oh, I've saved the game. Okay. Oh. Ugh. I will not be live again tonight. That was the stream for the day. But I'm gonna try to find some time next week to finish playing Undertale. So let me get this new update. This is gonna be 1.2.2. Let me get that updated and on Steam, hopefully by tomorrow morning. That's it. Tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning. So if you're, vibe clicking on Steam and you want the update, it'll be ready. But yeah, you can get Vibe Clicker on Steam right now. You can search for Vibe Clicker. Literally, you can Google Vibe Clicker. You will find it. Or you can check that out on vibeclicker.com. There's links to playing that on all the platforms. And there's a changelog. So when you click on the view changelog, it'll take you to the Average Game Studio website, and I'll have the update list here so you can see all the cool, fun things that have been added. This past week has been huge. So the update will have quite a bit of stuff in there, including a max upgrade button. And the next bit of content that I'll be working on, obviously, we'll do bug fixes and stuff as they pop up. But I'm going to be doing a whole content update, patch, whatever you want to call it. So for, version, we'll probably call it 2.5. We'll have probably the upgraded Vibe Shop where you can get cursors and different AI bots and all that kind of stuff. Very cosmetic, but also I'm going to be adding some new upgrades. So I'm looking at probably adding 10 different upgrades to the game, and they will be kind of inserted throughout the story. So it'll be part of the free update, and then there'll be some stuff for the paid DLC for the dev support bundle. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate all the support. Um, I was gonna start working on a new project, but all the hype around Vibe Clicker has gotten to me, so I'm gonna keep working on it for a little bit. But for now, let's go hang out with Hypnotic. I'm gonna go grab some dinner, and I will see you guys over there. Have a great rest of your weekend and a great start to your week. Bye.